Holla at us. You got any questions before we get this thing started? Y'all need to holla at us. KJ, Kendall, what it do, baby? Tracy. My gosh. He said he thought it was John Wall first glance.
God
that
damn.
baby boy. Yeah.
I remember we about to play them motherfuckers, man.
Oh.
John Wall and them.
Oh.
Remember we
they
about to
switched
play
that shit up at the Hey, niggas don't know about that. At the last minute, they said, nah. I'm glad they did that.
I told Drayvon, I said, nigga, you got to check him. I ain't checking John Wall, bro. I don't care if he play point guard or not.
Think about that. That's how much pool maybe had, though.
Yeah.
We weren't that good at all, but we almost was playing that goddamn prime time, nigga. Bro. 17, man. All right, let's get it, man. Damn. Oh, they wanted to see the baby boy. They wanted to see I gotta call him every week. Share. I need to start pulling him in the music. You gotta come to the music videos. You gotta start coming to the studio. Goddamn. Shit. God, let me find out. Call Mike for a goddamn. Okay, I know what to do. Strategy. Let's play Homage to Hoop. What it do, man? It's Homage to Hoops, man. We back at it again. Got another, what is it? What episode we on, bro? 14. Damn, this is episode 14. And I got my guy, man. The guy, grew up with this guy here, man. You know, got my guy, Mike Bynum, the baby boy. God damn, baby, how you living,
my
brother?
Boy, I'm good, man. I'm good. Blessed.
You know I had to have you here. You know, we've been talking for some weeks. You know I had to have you here.
Shit, we had.
Shit, you one of the first guy, you the first guy I was able to see. Like, I was right there. I seen that shit. Like, I was, you know, you were grade above me, and I was right there, bro. Like, and I seen that shit. So, we got to talk. We got to talk. That shit was, I just want to let you know, like, that shit was big on me with this basketball shit, because I had it was like hoop dreams for me. Mm-hmm. You seen hoop dreams?
Oh, of course.
So that shit was my real life. I seen your shit. Like, had to come in, the way you had to do it, I seen it. Then the way you, and the man you grew to, like, that shit is, your last birthday I was there, we was turned up,
Fuck yeah,
so it was a beautiful thing, to see that, just to see us growing to the men we, you know what I mean? So let's pay homage to Hoops, brother. So let's talk, man. You from Chesapeake? Tell the people about Chesapeake and where you from, the part, the Ipswich area. Tell them where you from, bro.
All right, so as most of y'all know,
yes, sir.
I grew up originally in Georgetown.
On
King George Quay.
You know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy? You did. Because we got on the bus. I got a picture of me and Mike. And this nigga like 5 years. I'm like, yeah, that shit crazy. I pull that shit out when we leave. I got a picture of me and Mike. We like kids, bro. So
King George Quay, man.
Yeah, you did.
King George Quay. I used to play outside all the time to hoop. Shout out to my cousin Breon.
Ooh.
Breezy.
Breeze.
Yeah, Breezy. Yeah, hell yeah.
Shout out to Breeze, man.
Got there was there, then we had to move. We ended up moving to Ipswich. Moved to Ipswich, and that's when I got around all the hoopers.
Yeah.
Spady lived out there. Dre lived out there.
Yeah.
Brian Sneed lived out there.
Yeah. Now you taking me back.
Yeah, he was a hooper for real. Motherfuckers don't know about it, but he was a hooper.
Damn, I ain't heard that name in a minute.
Brian Williams, we used to ball. Jarrell lived out there.
Jarrell Jones. Yes, he did.
Was just out there. Marquise Anderson.
Yes, he from Georgetown too.
He from Georgetown.
Yeah. Keith. Yeah. That was another guard that I seen too as a kid.
I looked up to Keith, bro.
Yeah.
Keith was nasty, man.
Wasn't he?
He was nasty.
He needed. I talked to him early on in the mess. I was like, I got to holler. He's so modest and humble. He's like,
course.
My resume. I said, look, I understand. You probably ain't do the college thing so big or whatever, or the college thing, ain't go how you wanted to go. But bruh, nah, we got to talk about you. When I do the round table, because I'm doing round table.
Oh, yeah.
And I do it with my river guards. He's definitely in there. You know what I'm saying?
Keith was nice as hell, man. I watched him a lot when I was growing up. I watched Lil B too. Mm-hmm. He was one of the first guards from River that I saw play.
Right.
I watched him at Churchland. And that's what made me like, I gotta get to Churchland.
So who would you say? So okay, yeah, let's talk about it then. Who was one of your first? Who was the inspiration then? Who was the one you seen that was like, you know what? Damn, I gotta. Well, not necessarily inspiration, but I gotta get my game to another level.
Keith.
He
was the first one I saw. And he was nice as hell in high school, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Motherfucker could shoot, motherfucker could handle it, motherfucker could pass. He could do everything. I was like, that is a point guard right there.
Y'all, what's up with it, young world? Look, man, it's Frank Lou here, man. I need y'all to do me a favor. Grab your phone and then go to the YouTube app. All right, at YouTube, hit search and type in "must achieve greatness." All right, must achieve greatness. If you don't know how to spell it, ask Google or Siri. They got you. Look, once you go onto the page, go ahead, hit the page, hit the link. Go ahead, hit subscribe, man. Like all that king shit we got going on there. All right, y'all stay tapped in with the king, man. Holla at me.
Yeah,
that's who I want to be like.
Right.
Cause I see how he doing for real. I see what he doing for real. I want to do the same thing for River. He was nice, man. Him, shit, even Deontay Watkins.
Ooh, shout out to D-Block, man.
Even him.
Shout out to D-Block.
He was a quick little left-handed motherfucker, but he was nice.
Jitterbug, man.
He was quick as hell.
Yeah.
I remember playing against him when me and Spade, we was in 8th grade, and Mabry was like, y'all can play Summer League.
Right.
We was like, varsity Summer League in 8th grade? Okay, I'll play.
Yeah. So
I seen D-Block, had to guard him. That motherfucker quick.
Bro, that motherfucker, boy.
As hell.
I ain't never seen, he was a,
He was a
that was a problem.
Yeah,
that was a problem.
He was fast, man. So, ever since, but back to your point, Marquise
Anderson. That's the one.
Yeah.
Shout out to Keith Anderson one more time, bro, because you, like I said, you deserve your flowers. So let's talk about you coming up. What's your first taste of organized basketball? Because, I seen you, goddamn, every year, it seemed like when we was goddamn from 9 to probably, you stopped in the middle school. You ain't played, I say 6th grade, you probably played. That was it for you. But every year coming up then, I had to play against your ass. So, was the first?
It all started rec league. In River Rec, them games used to be crazy. When we played rec,
people don't understand.
Man, them games was crazy, yo. Like packed, like standing room only in rec league games. Bro. I'm just like, that's when I started playing for real. Like, that's when I got into it. Then move out to AAU and all this shit.
Yeah.
But rec league in Chesapeake, that was the shit.
That was big.
Rec league was the shit.
Yeah, because I remember you and Spady, y'all teamed up.
Yeah, we teamed
Wizards.
up. Yeah, the Wizards. Yeah, we teamed up.
Tough. It was tough playing against y'all.
Yeah,
what about your first taste of AAU? It was early too.
Yeah, I played for the Chesapeake Stars.
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
Me and Philip Sims.
Yeah, early.
Me and Philip Sims.
How was that experience?
It was cool. It was straight, man. I was playing for them. I was probably the best player on the team.
Yeah.
And traveling, because I had never done that before.
Right.
I played in Chesapeake.
Right.
I played direct.
Right.
Traveling to different cities, playing, that was a great experience for me.
Right.
Because I learned a lot just playing in front of people that I've never played in front of before in my life. I was used to playing in front of, the family, people in the Chesapeake and all that. When I played AAU, it was like, damn, basketball is bigger than just where you live. It's bigger than that.
And how was that experience? Was it tougher? Would you say it was tougher?
I wouldn't say it was tougher. It just opened my eyes to how much basketball meant to a lot of other people, and not just me.
Right.
Basketball meant a lot to a lot of people. Growing up seeing that at my age, I was like, damn, this game. People play this game for real. Like, they take this shit serious. It's like, okay, I like it a little bit. I like it a little bit. That's when I got into it. Like, once I started playing AAU, I used to practice every day.
Yeah, you ain't never look back.
Outside. That's why I tell these kids all the time these days. I'm like, y'all are so lucky. Everybody trains. There wasn't a lot of people training when I was growing up. We played outside, on basketball.
You had to learn your neighborhood first.
Yeah, you learn.
The guys at the rec.
Right, you learn from yourself before you learn from somebody else.
Right.
So I be telling these kids all the time, like, y'all so lucky, man. I wish I had a trainer when I was y'all age.
Facts.
Because if I had a trainer like y'all, and they got like real trainers.
Yeah, they got motherfuckers, coming with balls and bags and shit.
Weight room and all that. Like, what the hell? I didn't touch the weight room until I got to high school.
Facts. They didn't even show us the weight room in River Middle. Motherfucker, that shit was like a goddamn mystery. Yeah, that was like going in the teacher's lounge. Nigga, what the hell is the weight room up there?
This shit was upstairs.
Yeah, they said, huh?
Nobody going to that.
Yeah.
Not in middle school, but these kids, today's basketball, I wish I would have grew up in this time with basketball, because it would have been easier.
Definitely.
I probably would have went D1.
Definitely would have. Definitely.
I would have had a trainer.
Mm-hmm.
I would have learned more about the game, because these kids these days, they have the trainers, but they don't watch the game of basketball
At all.
They don't watch it. They don't learn it.
They watch highlights.
Yeah, that's what they want. They YouTube.
They don't watch no goddamn full game. I learned that.
YouTube.
Yeah.
That's what they get. They watch YouTube. It's like, how you gonna get better watching somebody be great all the time? You gotta watch them have a bad game and see how they react to that bad game.
There you go. There you go.
They don't see it, man.
What up, Vinny?
So let's talk about the coming up too in the rec. Let's talk about, because you always played for your dad. So how was that playing for, playing under your pops? How was that?
It was great, man. Playing under my pops. My pops, he played football when he was younger, but he ain't played basketball. He played outside. He was an outdoor hooper. He played outside. But him pushing me and him giving me a basketball, buying me my first basketball, it was just different, man. And playing for him, my confidence was through the roof, because it was my dad. Right. And he knew what I could do. Right. He never held me back from anything. Right. He's like, go do that. You check him, Lil Mike.
I remember y'all used to get in. What about how? And I used to see that like that. Y'all had a good dynamic. Did y'all ever bump heads on? I never seen that.
Nah, my dad is one of the coolest motherfuckers in the world.
Definitely, yeah. He always been.
he don't get mad, and I'm just like him. I don't get mad either.
Right.
But we never bumped heads, man. I know at time when I played AU, when he wasn't my coach, he would be in the stands and he would see me, and he would look at me. He was like, "Why are you doing that? You're better than that. What are you doing?" And I would look at him, and he'd give me that look like, all right, it's time for me to turn it on. Right. Stop playing around. Right. Because my dad know me. He know what I can do. He know what I'm capable of. So having that guy in my corner like that, man, it meant a lot to me.
Definitely. And your mom is what you always hit the whole family every time. Even I ran AU track. You weren't running. I don't think you was running, but your sister was running. All y'all was there. Like that's one thing y'all always kept the family thing. So y'all always been big on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my people, man, they loved me playing. They traveled with me everywhere.
Definitely.
When I played, even when I played AAU, they were everywhere. We had tournaments in goddamn Florida. They were there. Right. All of them. Right. They just supported me so heavy, man. They supported me so heavy when I was young. Did a lot for me, man. And having that background and that backbone was great for me, especially playing basketball. And even in college, when I got to college, they were the same way. They showed up to the game, all of them got Jordans on. And people in the school tell them, "Hey, Mike, your whole family had the J's on. What's going on?" I'm like, "That's just how they do."
That's how we rock. Yeah, that's how we get down.
That's just how they do. So it was good.
So let's talk about getting to middle school. Now you can play sports. For 6th grade you couldn't play, so you're doing the right thing. But 7th grade, talk about that. Getting in the team. Coach Simmons was there. Talk about that. How the team was.
In 7th grade, when I made a team, I was like, all right, I did something right. I made a team, but I wasn't getting no time. And me and Spade are the same. We the same. Yeah. We grew up together. We're the same. Right. But he was starting. I was like, so he start, but I'm on the bench. What the hell?
What's going on?
You know what I'm saying? It rocked me that whole 7th grade year. Like I couldn't play, man. I couldn't focus.
Who was over you that year though? Because I know they had Mike Good, Marcus Brown,
Lil Trent.
Gosh, yeah, Trent.
My little cousin. Yeah, and he was my cousin. Right. And again, me, him, Spady, Garrett, we all play Hoop It Up together. Right, so right. All this stuff. We all thought like them the guys that you need. I was like, they made it. They starting. Right. Why the fuck am I not starting? Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm just as good as them, but it was neither here nor there. 8th grade, I shut the shit down, but 7th grade was hard. 7th grade was tough for me.
And how did y'all do though, 7th grade?
We was all right. We did all right in 7th grade. We wasn't that good. Right. We was probably mediocre. We middle of the pack, 7th grade. Middle of the pack.
How was the competition though for you in Chesapeake? How did you feel?
Competition was great. Competition was great, man. Deep Creek.
Problems. Who was in the pledges in the?
Yeah, middle school. Who else? Smith. Smith was they were always loaded. Especially in the middle school level, they were loaded.
Oh yeah.
Crestwood.
Oh yeah. Crestwood got no. Yeah. Them boys going over there to Great Bridge.
Everybody was loaded, man. Like I'm so glad about how when I came up into basketball because Chesapeake really had some good
problem.
hoopers,
It was a problem. You had to be on it.
You had to be. It was a good game every night.
But see, we knew about that. Even like that's why I tell people like in rec, we saw it. I just knew you in rec from the high school. We seen it. You made it. But our thing was so big though. Like you had to go to the playoffs. Like you had to beat your rec.
Yeah,
that was the thing in Chesapeake. Like you had to win the Indian River rec to go to the playoffs. To go see these other guys. You know what I mean?
You had to beat the people in your rec that was good. Won't nobody.
And they was good, bro.
Yeah, won't nobody trash.
Shit was crazy.
Nobody was trash.
So talk about that 8th grade year though. Y'all was out there getting in.
Once 8th grade year, me and Spady, I took off, dog.
That's what I said. You was locked in, bro.
Man, I took off, yo. Cause I could do whatever I felt like I would when I played rec with my dad. I could do whatever I wanted.
He was getting it in, bro. I remember that.
No shackles on me. Nobody like not. It was like, Lil Mike, go get it. Simmons wasn't even coaching. He was just letting me and Spady out.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. How was that? How was that fact?
Man, it was great. It was good to know that somebody finally see that I can play. I can really play. I can really fucking play.
Right.
And with that, it just gave me a lot of confidence.
Always reminiscing river days, chilling in them hallways. Look at how far we came. Always, I'm thinking always, yeah.
It gave me a lot of confidence, especially going into high school that way. I remember, I'll never forget the game me and Spady were playing, and Mabry came in from the high school to watch the game. I will never forget.
Was it the first game?
Yes.
The Jolliffe jump.
He came in and watched.
I remember I was there.
That's what I was playing. Who Jolliffe had? They had that point guard, dark-skinned boy.
I don't remember his name, but
he was nice as hell,
It
too.
was tough. It was a game. That was a good game.
He was nice here, but I was like,
yeah, you was you and Spady. Ooh, that night.
Spady had a 30 ball.
Ooh, I think he had 35.
Yeah, I had like 25.
Yeah, you went stupid. Yeah, y'all went crazy. I remember that.
Man,
that shit was packed.
And it was packed.
Sold out.
Standing room only.
Nigga, that shit was.
In middle school.
River only got the one side. River middle. That shit was. Whoo.
In middle school, dog. Standing room only in middle school.
His name was David Barnes.
Was it David Barnes?
Oh, yeah.
David Barnes.
He was nice.
Yeah, Porcelain nigga. Yeah,
he was nice
going.
as hell.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, they had Markel too. They had Kel Wingard. Yeah, they had
Markel to Jolliffe.
Yeah, they had Markel. Because I remember he played quarterback that year.
Yeah, good. Bro. 8th grade for me was...
How was that though when Mabry walked in though?
When he walked in, and I because I knew who their coach was. I was like, oh, that's the high school coach.
You never talked to him before then?
Never talked to him before then.
And Mabry coming in, you know exactly what it is.
I was like, all right, it's time for me to show out. That's why I'm going to be in the river next year.
Yeah. And see, that's the time where we know, like, I'm going to the river.
Like. We already knew we were going. I was like, he here for a reason. It's time for me to put on. Time for me to show him that I'm that guy.
Right, I'm the next one.
You know what I'm saying? I'm next. Yeah. And we used to go to their games all the time. We used to go to. Yeah. That's when Keith was playing.
Yeah.
And I was looking up to him. I was like, I got to be like Keith.
All right.
So that's what I did. that game when I seen him walk in, I was like, oh yeah. It's time to go crazy. And I didn't see him until we ran out the locker room to go do warm-ups. And that's when I saw, I was like, fuck, he's here.
Cause you know how that shit, I remember when you come out, this boom. And you come around the stands, when you come out locker room, bing, everybody right there.
And I was like, damn, there go that little nigga.
Yeah.
And bro, it was amazing, man.
So talk about now, let's talk about you now coming into 9th grade year, coming into Indian River High School, you know what I mean? It's 06 now. You know, Frank has said this is senior year. You know, Keith's gone. You know, you got Steve Kelly, Quante. You got some guys in there. How you feeling? What you thinking?
I knew Deontay was the starting point.
Yeah, D-Block's still there.
I knew I had to at least beat him out a little bit to get some shine. I knew I wasn't gonna start. I knew that wasn't gonna happen. So I was like, I can make varsity. You know what I'm saying? I can make varsity. And then tryouts came and all that shit. Teams, you know what I'm saying? You see the list, because that was back then we did lists.
Lists. You gotta check. Yeah, you gotta check the board, baby.
It was lists back then.
This was some Devin Miles. You seeing who P1? Goddamn it! You checking the boards?
It was lists back then.
Yeah.
And when I didn't see my name on that varsity list, bro, that shit broke me. And I seen my brother made varsity.
Yeah, you like,
I was like, oh, you fucking kidding me? This is middle school all over again.
Yeah.
It's middle school all over again. I was like, fuck, I didn't make it. And I didn't care about JV.
Yeah.
My mind won't JV. My mind was straight varsity.
You never was thinking JV, bro?
Never was thinking JV.
I
was like, man, fuck. So.
But you go out that year, and y'all boys.
In JV?
Whoo.
I turned it the fuck up.
Y'all boys, what you do? I think y'all lost the first two, and then y'all go on the run. Didn't lose again.
Didn't lose again.
17-2.
Didn't lose again. Didn't lose again.
Y'all went crazy. I remember I come to one of the games. What was it? Was it Nasbro?
Yeah.
Whew, at the crib. Go down to the wire.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Bro, what was your mindset though? Going in there, feeling disappointed. You're not on varsity. Now you gotta play JV. You playing with Overton,
Yeah. My mindset was show them, make them believe that you should be on varsity. Show them why you should be on varsity. And I went out my JV year and did that.
Let's talk about this though. When you get down to JV, who's on JV though? Who's on JV? Is how they feeling? Did you feel like it was a competition at all at the guard position?
In 9th grade, who was on JV that year?
I know for who I seen that year. Y'all had Draymond, Tremaine Gates, Spence.
Dre played too.
Spence was out there.
Spence was on. Yeah, he was.
Big Spence was out there.
Who was on that JV team? Oh yeah, Felton, Fontenette.
Irvin was out there.
Yeah, Cash.
Irvin Caswell.
Cash, yep. Shit.
Kevin Nichols.
He was not.
No. Yeah, my fault. Kevin Nichols was on varsity.
He was on varsity.
Kevin Nichols was on varsity, and then he was gone after that.
Yeah, then he transferred out.
Yeah,
he was out.
Kevin was gone.
So yeah, but honestly, bro, my 9th grade year,
you didn't feel.
I took it to heart.
Champ played. Champ played.
I took it to heart, bro. I was just like, this 7th grade all over again. 7th grade all over. And ain't no JV involved in 7th grade. You just make the team at 9.
Yeah.
But I just felt like I was a 9th grader. I was young. I was probably 13, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, because you were supposed to be with us. You supposed to be
I was young.
2010. Yeah.
I just was like, bro.
And how was that though? What you knowing this though? How is that knowing these guys are older? I'm playing a year, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you've always played a year bro.
Always played a year.
How was that? How is the mindset of that?
I never looked at it that way. Honestly. When I always thought I was their age.
Frank was like that too. Frank was like that. Yeah.
Damn sure was.
Frank was like that. Yeah.
I never made my age a thing to nobody.
That was an excuse you felt like.
Yeah, exactly. I never, because I was smart. You know what I'm saying? I went through kindergarten. I was too smart for kindergarten at my age.
Right.
So they moved me up. And I was just like, bro, my age don't matter. I'm the same age as y'all. Right. We all the same. Y'all don't know my age. I always used to lie about my age anyway. Especially in high school, I always lied about my age. Yeah. Nobody knew I was young, the age that I was, but that was never an excuse for me. I played basketball, man. That's all it was. I hooped, I played ball, so.
How'd that summer go for you though, after 9th grade? After that, that 17-2, and you do all that. What that summer look like for you? Is you on that Boo Williams radar now?
No, I wasn't with Boo Williams my 9th. Crazy thing, I didn't get to Boo Williams until my junior year.
You right, yeah.
Because I'm young.
You right, yeah. Because all them niggas was with me. Yeah, Tree and all them niggas.
I didn't get to Boo Williams until my junior year.
McKee and all them niggas.
Yeah, my freshman year, I played AAU. I forgot who I played for.
Hoopsters. That's what the Hoopsters now.
Probably.
Because y'all the Stars team.
Yeah, the Stars. Yeah. I played for them. Because Jaquay, that played at Hickory, his pops was the coach.
Yup.
Jaquay Hall.
Yup.
His pops was the coach.
They had all them Deep Creek.
Yeah.
All them Great Bridge and Hickory niggas.
Yep. Had all them. I played with them. And, and I played with Ham.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
Coach Ham.
Yeah.
Southside.
Yeah.
I played with Southside.
I forgot about that.
Southside.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
And we had a squad, but again, the team that we had, they weren't ready. You know what I'm saying? At that age, AAU was cool, but they weren't ready for the competition we were playing.
Right.
I was, because I had, grew in it. Like, it was like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The team that we had, everybody wasn't ready.
And you know how that shit is.
Yeah, everybody wasn't ready, man. So
that's when you probably realize, like, I got to take a step up with the AAU thing.
Yeah.
You know?
That's when I realized that it was just time for me to show out for real. And after, what grade was this? After 9th grade, going into 10th grade.
Yeah, we're going into 10th.
That's when I realized that, all right, this is my team now at Any River.
But let's talk about this, though.
What's up?
Going into, to that 10th grade year, we don't even know that stuff until the summertime. Like, I don't know if you knew, like, because I'm a freshman. You know, that's my freshman year, your 10th grade year.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we got Steve Cali. I'm thinking we got Quante. I'm thinking we got all this. Did you know this in the summer?
Fuck no.
So when
we played summer league together.
Right.
They were on the summer league squad, and then August came,
and it's a different story.
Niggas was go.
And that's what y'all gotta goddamn subscribe to YouTube and get this content. Cause guess what? Me and Mike about to talk some more, man. Y'all gotta go to YouTube, go to Must Achieve Greatness, and you gotta go to Homage to Hoops, man. Me and Mike, we gotta hold this off, man. Unless you're gonna cash at me $150. You know what I'm saying? Me and Mike we gotta do this thing. You know what I mean? So I appreciate everybody tuning in, catching us every week, man. We got more coming to you. You know what I'm saying? Mike definitely gonna be back.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you want to catch more of this content, you got to go to YouTube. Must Achieve Greatness. That's the channel. Homage to Hoops. We'll see y'all. Appreciate you.
We were young. We ain't know no better. Adolescents, you know. As we grew, now it's grown to something bigger. And I love it and I can respect it. Now we all just entrepreneurs and trying to build our brand. MAG it's a brand, you know. The acronym Must Achieve Greatness. Striving for greatness.
King shit.